Hey guys, I just tried to go live and it just like kicked you on, kicked you off. It was crazy. So, okay, this is crazy town. So, what we're gonna do today, I feel like I have to kind of explain. What we're gonna do today is, I'm going live during the daytime, which is weird. I am showing you guys how to make paper roses. And kind of the reason that I wanted to do this now and not at night when we normally do it is because now is when I'm working on this project. And I also kind of wanted to explain, hi mama, I wanted to explain what I'm doing and why. So it's going to get a little personal for a minute. So, you know, I don't know what the business protocol is on being personal with your business, but life happens sometimes, and I think that when we get personal, then we remember that we're all humans and humanity lives on. And so for that reason, I'm just going to share. I'm currently working on a project for my uncle's service, funeral service. On Friday, my dear uncle passed. He had a long battle with cancer, and that's what I'm doing. So I won't go further into detail, but if you guys are friends on Facebook, sorry, with me or my family, you know that we've had a couple of really bad losses in the last couple of weeks. And when I say bad losses, I mean for us. So I just wanted to kind of put, that's kind of why our lives have lagged and stuff, because we've been going through some family stuff. So we appreciate you guys still following us along and stuff. So so today's project, hi Barb, hi Grandma, hi my mama. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these are paper roses. And I have a picture of a shadow box I made out of roses. So this is just on the paper rose, but I'm going to show you the whole complete project that I'm doing. It's in a shadow box full of paper roses. You probably have seen them. So I'm going to go ahead and run down the list with you what you're going to need. For this, you will need a paper cutter, a Cricut, a Silhouette, a Titan, or you know, whatever. You are going to need some form of paper cutter, or you can purchase these pre-cut if you want to. Shoot me a message and I'll get you a quote on something like that. You're going to need cardstock in the color that you want. This is nothing special. It's cardstock we bought at Michael's, whatever color. You're going to apply your paper to your mat. And interrupt me. You're going to need, also another disclaimer, I'm at home alone with all 3 of my kids today and no hubby. He's at school. So if you see a crazy naked toddler running around, I am so sorry. You'll just have to bear with me because that's just how we're rolling today. So this is a template for a rolled paper rose, and I can get that to you guys too. I'm just going to need that. You're going to need this, and you're going to have to load that into your Cricut. If you are a Cricut user, you're going to know about all that stuff. So once you get this cut out onto your mat, you're going to peel it off of there. It just looks funky. You're like, how is that going to be a rose? You need a drill, and you need this bad boy clipped with, sorry, flip my camera. You're going to need this bad boy clipped with none other than a bobby pin. You will need a hot glue gun, which is hot and going warm right now, and that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot that you need. I'm loading my machine. I'm cutting like a bajillion flowers. Is that a word? So I'm loading and unloading. That's the noise that you are hearing. Okay, so you have your paper flower and your drill all charged up. You're going to load this like so into your bobby pin. I know, guys, this is so crazy. This is, crafting can, like, it's crazy. Crafting can be anything. Who would have thought a bobby pin, a drill, and some cardstock would make something? And then you're going to go slow at first, and you're going to hold this out and allow it to wrap. You're going to see that it's going to form like a flower, you need to guide it a little bit. But we're gonna go slow. I'm sorry if that light's annoying. I know the light above me is quite annoying. And then once you get it to where you want it, and you're gonna decide how tight you want it on here. You're just gonna keep, see, you're gonna see it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. You're gonna do that until it's wrapped as tight as you want. You're gonna slide it off, it's in my hand. And then you're going to decide, that's how tiny it is right now. There's a little bit of space in there. So I'm gonna pull tight. Pull, 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 pull. I wanna tighten it up and then I'll let it loosen. Usually I set it on the table, but I'm gonna show it to you in my hand. I'm gonna let go of it a little bit so it can unroll. You want it to unroll just enough to make a flower. I'm gonna flip it upside down. I'm gonna put hot glue on the bottom of this, and I'll show it to you in just a second. My camera isn't the best angle. So in the middle here, I'm gonna squirt a little bit of glue. If you see that, also when you flip your camera, there's the glue. This little piece is supposed to stay attached. Mine popped off though. That's not unusual for me though. And you're gonna put this on top of the glue because that's gonna hold the bottom together. Then we're gonna wrap this little rose here to the end, and we're gonna secure this loose little petal per se. Oh goodness gracious, the toddler got out, y'all. It's gonna get crazy. So now you have a pretty little flower, but we're not done yet because I want it looks all, let me hold it right there. It looks tight. If you like that look, you are most certainly good to go with that. I like mine more spread out. So what you're gonna do is after it just cools for a second, you're gonna feather your petals. It's my son calling his sister. He just jumped the counter. So I'm bending these petals. You're just gonna fold them down so that it opens up and makes it look like a real rose. No, sir, put it down, please. Sorry, y'all. Hand me that so it doesn't break, please. Thank you. Take him back over. See if he'll go with you. Okay. Or see if he'll play with Anthony. Sorry. I know. They're not being bad. He's just being rotten. He just doesn't want to stay in the living room. He wants to explore. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still folding this out because you really want this to open up. See how that looks all opened up? So then what I'm gonna do is, I bought a shadow box. I don't have the whole thing right here, but this is the back. This is gonna pop into like a 1.5 to 2 inch thick frame, so there's gonna be room. So then what I'm gonna do is glue these bad boys all over this board and make this shadow box full. And then on the glass I'm gonna apply a decal with this, like with a quote or a memorial saying. So we're going to eventually have, and I will post a picture. My mom has one. I should have made her post the picture. I have it somewhere. So it's gonna be full of roses. They're gonna be hot glued down, and it's gonna fill this board. It's gonna be really pretty. And then you can decide, I've seen some people throw pictures in. I've seen some people glue, I've seen newborn ones where they put the hat and a sonogram, and then they do flowers all the way around here. Yeah, post grandma's. Hers, I love the color I did on hers. I did one for my grandma that's all like vibrant colors. Those are my favorite. But my uncle was a Harley man, and so I'm doing these in orange and black because I know he would have loved that. And so that's what I'm doing for him. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to go ahead and roll a couple of these to show you the process once more, because you may have to replay. I wish I could turn that light off. It's annoying. So again, you're just going to slide it in there. It really doesn't matter which way. You could, the key is you want this one to stay on the bottom so that you can just fold it over to glue it. And these can be done for everything. I saw a really cool one I'd love to do for St. Patrick's Day if I have time, where they did the Irish flag. I think these are neat. They are a little time consuming. Cover the light with vinyl. See, my grandma is the craftiest crafter that's ever crafted, y'all. Cover the light with vinyl. She's a genius. That woman is a genius. I'm going to hold it down because it's annoying. So, you just keep going. You go at your own pace. If you're like rocking this, like when I did, you won't have time. When I just tore that apart. When I did my mom's with the flag, I got into a groove and I was just going to town with these things. Once you get used to the process, it'll fly by. You can also make these any size. They do not have to be this size. They could be bigger. They could be a lot bigger. They could be a lot smaller. I've made smaller ones before too. You can do any color, any theme, any size, and there's more than just one shape. I don't have them cut because I'm doing roses for this one, but there are a ton of different templates that you can do this with, and it will add a lot of different texture and dimension if you do different colors and different cuts. Okay, so I'm going to slide this out, and it popped right off for me. And there's another rose. I don't have time for what? She said you don't have time. I don't have time for what? Sorry, I just saw your comment. This is what I wanted to make, but I ran out of the colors that I needed for Bella's unicorn sign. If you guys watched that live I did with Isabella, and see, look how that one popped. That one got real big. So, I mean, you can just let it out however you want. For St. Patrick's, I know. I know. I feel like St. Patrick's Day and Easter are like sneaking up on me. Bad. Sneaking up on me. The St. Patty's Day one would be cute. I've also seen the Easter one would be amazing. That would be the best because of all the colors. I also have seen them do, I've seen on Pinterest a few of them where they do the flag, the blue line for the police officers and stuff, which I think is really cool. They did all black roses and then a line of blue. Pretty neat. Okay, this one came out extra big. There might be a little spacing, but when you lay this flat, see, when you lay it flat and unfold the petals, yeah, across, out of flowers, or all flowers and across decal. Oh, the ideas are endless. The ideas are endless. Guys, what do you want to see? I'll do one. I have an extra box. I should put a poll up. Is there an option on Facebook where we can put a poll and they can just vote? There's three. It doesn't take that long. It's no big deal. Okay. So again, slide it in. I keep doing these because I really want you guys to see that it's not so hard. It's just get back up. I know. Well, the other day I was back at Jim's workshop and his drill was out and I used it for the St. Patty's Day plaque. I put the holes in to hang it and I was like, I don't know why, but this needs to be in the charger. There's a reason for everything, even if you don't know it. So I took it apart. I took the battery out. I stuck it on the charger. I hung it up where it belongs. Because if anyone knows my husband, there's a place for everything. Everything. So yeah. I thought this morning that's exactly why I put that thing on the charge. I needed it. I'm tightening this one up a smidge. Because it went loose. And I don't know, can you guys hear the kids? They're upstairs playing. They're loud though. I just didn't know if you guys could hear them. And then with this one, I'm going to use the back of a pencil because I like my fingerprints. Ow. No, I don't. I love hot glue. So, tighten this one back up. This one wants to fight me a little bit. You'll have that. Okay, so when I get this finished, complete, I'll post a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's a really neat idea, but you're probably like, what are you talking about? Prepare. Oh, I already know. You don't even know. He disassembled the living room before he jumped the counter and went upstairs. People are going to think my kid is horrible. He's not horrible, guys. He's hard to, he has to be on the go. He wants to be moving. He wants to do things. He's always into stuff. From a very young age, Luca was a climber. I mean, he was climbing before he walked. So, you know, it has a tendency to make you go into overdrive when it comes to like baby-proofing the house. He's 2.5. He's been climbing since he was 8 months old. Terrible. Grandma. Terrible twos. You know what? People say that, but 3 is so much worse. In my opinion, 3 was way worse than 2 ever was. He is adorable and very inquisitive, which is a sign of genius. My mom will make every excuse for them. She's a typical Nona. I know she's a typical Nona because I had one. I did something one time. I remember I was in a lot of trouble for it. It was bad, y'all, and I'm not going to talk about it. But I remember she defended me, and it was like, not good. That's the Nona's job. That's the Nona life. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick these up and try to give you a better view of these. Then what you've had. I may even take my phone off, or I speak the truth and not excuses. Okay, so this is kind of a better view. This is a way better view. If you guys don't want to see my face and you'd rather see crafts, tell me. Because I will just keep the camera on the table. You see so much better. These are my paper roses, y'all. And then I'm going to do black, which sounds weird, but I promise it's a Harley theme, so it's not that weird. So, those are going to be super cute. Thank you, Grandma. Okay. Sweet. Mom will post in the comments. If she doesn't post it to the comments, because I don't know if the video will show for her immediately. It should, though. Look for it on the page. But we're going to share what it looks like. The one I did, like I said, it was the American flag. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. It was the American flag out of roses with a little saying on the front. So drop some comments. Let me know. Like, seriously, I might come back on in another few weeks. It won't be a few weeks before we go live. It'll be a couple of days. We'll be live again probably the weekend. And I don't know if it'll be me or if Mom will get on. And I don't know what we're doing. So anyhow, we will be on there. We will be popping in with more crafts. If you have questions, if you have comments, feel free to post and share. You can hit up Peddler's Loft. We added a new page. I don't know if anyone noticed. If you go to our website and you have a custom submission, go to peddlersloft.com, go to the right side, and check. Oh, she knows what we're doing. That's good. I know. To the right of the tabs of the pages, you're going to see sign parties, plaques, all that. There is a custom form submission. If you have a custom shirt, that's where we want you to go. And then we'll be able to get your information and quote you a price. Because I have a lot of customs coming in. If you have a custom decal, if you have a custom sign, you don't see something that you want, we probably can make it. Just make sure that you get on there though and submit that in the custom form. It helps me keep everything in one place, which is what I need. I need everything in one place. So thank you guys for joining me and letting me get a little personal. We'll share the project when I'm done. I'm hoping to post it later tonight. I really honestly don't know if it'll be up tonight or tomorrow. But look for it on the page. Like kids in one place. Very funny. Hi Linda. We're just wrapping up our tutorial, but it'll be on the replay. So feel free to check back in. We made these paper roses. And I showed you guys how to do that. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. I think I said that. And I'm going to go check on my kids. So thanks for joining us. And if you could keep us in any prayers that you have as we finish out the rest of our week, I would appreciate that. Thank you guys for joining us and being a part of our crafty community. We love having you. And have a blessed day.